Morning. At a place called Numburnham, and we ain't got big acreage here, but it's real good land. It's like a foot of Yorkshire Wolds. Well, there's some marvellous land here, and then there's some horrible land, what with grass. Horrible, like grey, real strong, horrible clay. But just showing you this wheat, which I'm really shocked about. It's Cranium, and which is a fairly new variety. I think it's been out for about 3 or 4 years. Fantastic. It looks absolutely fantastic. It looks really promising. It's not gone down, but it's starting to lean. You know what I mean? I think it could withstand a lot of weather now. It's into that vulnerable stage, but it's full. You can just tell it's full. And there's a little bit of black grass come at yon end, but it's fairly clean as well. So yeah, real pleased. I'm quite looking forward to coming here because I think it'll be one of our best yields on farm. Yeah, this Cranium is it's replaced our Relay and Revelation. Relay we ain't got none this year. We've grown. This is our new one, Cranium. Saki. Oh God, what's the other one? Oh, my memory's terrible. Yeah, Cranium. It's done us really well. This is replacing Revelation because we ain't. That's it for Revelation. After this year, it's gone. So Saki's nearly had its day and all. We're replacing that with either, I don't know, either Champion or this Dawson. But Dawson's gone down bad, hasn't it? So I think we're going to, I don't know, getting a seed off a mate of mine. So I'm going to sort of, he's got 2 fields next door to each other and they both look fantastic. I just want him to give me a bit of advice which one to give me, because I want 8 or 9 ton of seed off him, and then we'll get it dressed and grow it on. But yeah, that looks really promising. While I'm here, or why I'm here, I'm going to see this grass because this is getting reseeded. Well, this is getting drilled with wheat as well, but we aren't doing nothing with it. We're just going to take the grass off it. And we're going to round up it and then drill straight into the sort of grass sod. Yeah, and this plateau here, it's terrible land. It's horrible, that's why it's grass. But we think the grass will have done a fair bit underneath, you know, like a lot of root systems and one thing or another. So we're spraying it off because it's grown out. We're spraying it off and putting it in with wheat. And there is a bit of a threat from leather jackets, like in the next cash crop in the wheat, eating the roots of the wheat. But me and our agronomist Andy, he thinks that there's enough food down there with the grass roots for the leather jackets to feed on and leave the wheat alone, you know. Second year, you won't put it in with second wheat. I think it'd go back to grass. The roots of the grass have dissolved and there's naught to feed on. Then the feed on the wheat roots. So, but there's a lot of grass actually, but it's just not quite enough. I think we'll give it a week, and next week's bloody wet as well. So, but I think we'll give it a week and then we'll get it mown off, get it baled, let it regenerate and green up, so we get a real good kill with glyphosate. And then I don't know, 3rd week in September, if weather will let us, get it direct drilled. Got a lad with an Avatar coming, probably drill all the lot like. That Cranium's off in with second wheat. Give it a little dose of muck, yeah, that's the plan down here. But yeah, very pleased with that wheat. Looks absolutely fantastic. Where we've just been is just down there at Numburnham. This is Burnby, and Christ, there's some fantastic wheat here and all. But by the time it's ready, it's very wet underfoot. And my worry is, I mean, there's enough wheelings. I mean, I don't know whether you watch my videos religiously, but you saw what mess I made when I come up spraying here when with T2s, I think. It was bloody wet and cut wheelings forevermore. But my worry is, it's very, very wet, and it feels like you're going to paddle with combine, with trailers, with balers, with straw trailers, with teleporter. Everything's going to compact it a little bit. So, you know, and the soil was in good order before, but yeah, the wheat, Christ, there's going to be some wheat in these 2 fields. 50-acre block here, and there's going to be a lot of wheat. One over there near Wood, I don't know, it never really, it struggled all the time. I don't know, it looked a picture and then it just seemed to it just seemed to bloody, don't know, go backwards. But that one won't do so good. But yeah, there's quite an acreage of wheat here, what's looking very, very promising, so pleased. But it didn't really fit. I mean, people are combining wheat round and about, but ours is a week off fit. So hopefully weather's settled down by then. So, because there's talk of like it's unsettled till well into August, isn't there? But yeah, spring barley. This is one of our insect mixes, and there is a fair bit of flour, but there's to say the seed's so expensive we can't seem to get it to bloody germinate and do out up here. I mean, it's ticking the box. There's plenty of stuff going on, but I don't know. A bit disappointing for cost at seed, but anyway, come on. But next year we're gonna. All I did is just direct drilled a bit. Next year we're gonna eradicate all the lot, pull it all up, reseed it and do it properly, and hopefully that'll do another 2 years. So, but anyway, right, back to the farm now. We're all about sick of prattling about with straw, to be honest. I've been turning it, he's waffling it up, and rain tomorrow, so don't know whether we'll get it all built today, because some of it won't be fit. So anyway, if you don't try, you don't know, do you? Right, get his baler ready and he can be off, and we're off combining rain. Nearly 4 o'clock on a Friday, we're all heading out. I'm supposed to be up to races tonight to watch some band at York Races. Anyway, don't think I'll make that one. Aurelie's just starting baling and we're off combining rain. Not a big area, but anyway, it's Scupper's map plans, but needs must. So yeah, we've got our new sign on. I said I wasn't going to make this channel into an advertising campaign, but a young lad stopped me. He said, would you put this on your video? And it's an advertising escort vehicle board, what you put on front linkage, and lad's making them. He's designed it, he's made them, and he's going to sell them. And yeah, I'll show you from front. Obviously you can't see, it's just on your front linkage, and it's very good for what he's charging for them. So yeah, yeah, we'll give him a bit of a shout out. I mean, for a young 16-year-old lad to say we've designed this, we've done this, done that, we get so and so to make them powder coat and one thing and another, and yeah, he's done well, and approached someone like me to sort of try and help sell them and put word out about it. I mean, this is probably the start of something big, you know. He might be the next bloody designer of farm machinery, you know, in the future. You don't know. That piece of equipment's a bit redundant at the moment though. Saved a job any Tatey boys or Carrot boys, anyway, any Root boys. Turf, there isn't many irrigators going at the minute, so that's saving them a bit of diesel. God, it's some fantastic wheat. Really looking forward to going into wheat. You know, everywhere, but where it's fit or overlap with first, where we've got it a bit too fed it too much, it's going down. So yeah, I think our wheat's a week off though, really do. There's a lot of green in it. I've lost my wingman. You might not be able to get by irrigator. I don't know. Just see if he appears around corners. Maybe able to move pipes. Oh, here he is. He's coming along. these direct drilled spring barleys are looking very, very fit as well. Very, very well anyway, heavy. Starting to go down a bit there. Apart from bloody wild oats, we need to spend a bit more money on wild oat spray next year, because these are our direct drill experiments. That's been no-till, a direct drill for 4 years on trot, and it's a totally different feel now. So these are off in with some cover crops, both of these, and it'll be spring barley again next year. And then and we're cleaning them up to a point that we haven't eliminated the blackgrass, but we're really on top of it. And I'm thinking next year the possibility of coming oilseed rape, which you can control the blackgrass in that, and then we'll attempt wheat again. And I'm thinking I'm keeping them direct drilled. I'll maybe just run a low disturbance leg through part of it, see if it makes any difference. I don't know about our seed rate. Flea beetle absolutely decimated it back end, and then it lived in the plant right through. Well, whether it's there now, I don't know. Well, it'll hatch, won't it? Its larvae will hatch, but it sort of feasted on it all up to hatching into flea beetles, and yeah, it's really damaged it. It's just a strange crop, very uneven. Small pods, no pods. You know, there's plants with no pods. I mean, there's a crop that if I average a tonne to acre, I'll have done very well, I think, this year. If I'm being ambitious. If I get a tonne to acre, I'm being very ambitious. I said to myself, next year's my year. I'm going to do 2 tonne. You know, we're putting compost on all our rape plant, and we're really going to feed it, and we're going to get them seed beds right. Seed rates are off high, drilling times earlier, and yeah, I'm off for the 2 tonne because I ain't going for a balls up like that again. I know you can't help it, but Christ, what a mess. I mean, there's so uneven. Some of it's rotten ripe, some of it's as green as grass. Bloody stuff. Yeah, this little gizmo lad's built. I think he wants 100. I think he charges them out at 100 quid, and I think they're pretty well made, to be fair. You know, you just lift it on and off your front linkage, adjust to sort of suit your arms, and yeah, and if you're not using it, you just lift this out, turn it round. So yeah, I'll put his number and his name in description, but he is going to build a website, but he wants some photos, like, so for his website, and then he can advertise it properly. A bit of excitement. We had dryer on fire, there was smoke bellowing out of this side. Well, that cat, which was in the cone in the middle, was on fire. So yeah, we had to empty it fairly sharpish and dig that out while it was smouldering. So yeah, there's an inspection actually we ought to do every year and clean it out, but we never have. So in the 4 years it must be starring up. Yeah. So yeah, everything seems to be alright in a minute. To you non-farmers, if you don't know what our goes down that auger into there, into a centre auger. It takes it to the top, it circulates it all the time. And in this front here, there's a big burner, a diesel fired burner. Puts a great flame through the middle of it to heat it up, so obviously to dry it out. Yeah, we had it on fire. And then to empty it, you pull the trailer under there and shove that up, opens a hatch, and it lets your grain come out there into your trailer.